MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Lions and the Roughriders. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Jason Gitt. Hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Into the box, Steve Aparicio. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
First pitch, 7-0
The 1-0 home. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Jack Lund, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And he popped him up. Callahan takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Leading off for Cooperton, the catcher, Narvaez.
First pitch on its way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to short. Kingery's there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Tom Chang gets the call in hostile territory here for game 1 of the division series. Dan, any thoughts?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Stepping into the box, Tyler Callahan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tyler.
And now pitch on the way.
Callahan.
Here comes the 0-1.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
Drilled to the left side, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
At the plate, Nick Prado, as the first pitch misses one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
That misses. 2-0. Prado, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. Callahan aboard here at first with nobody out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting third, not shortstop, Kingery.
So coming to the plate, Scott Kingery. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Run it off for second. Pitch outside. The throw.
To drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-1 home. One out and a runner on second base. And it's fouled away. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he fouls this one off. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Oscar.
Coming to the plate now, Oscar Mercado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Freddie for me. Strike 1. The 0-1.
1-1.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit to first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. 1 inning in the books here. Pittsburgh is on top here, 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mitch Garver.
First baseman, Mitch Garver.
Now here it comes. Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And the pitch. Fastball got him looking. As that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Emil Gomez, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Fastball is in there.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2-2.
Fouled off. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Racing back the left fielder to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And this ball game is tied at 1.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Leading off for Cooperton, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Arenado playing here in his age 34 season. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So here's Starlin Castro as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. Lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Standing in, Everson Pereira. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
The next 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runner on first with 2 away. Two pitches fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So striding forward now, Giselle Antuna. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. The 0-1 offering. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
2 down, runners at first and second. Grounded to the right. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, all even now at 1-1. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Whoa, that's down.
Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
This is line to left. Gomez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting center, the right fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
So digging in now, Alex Kirilloff. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The third baseman, Roosevelt.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Tyler Callahan.
Standing in, Tyler Callahan. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
2 out here and a runner at second. Two balls and a strike to count. And it's fouled away. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's out going for second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. The Roughriders are out on top 3-1. Standing in now, Steve Aparicio, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. They'll start things out here with his guys down a pair as we begin the third. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. And the pitch.
Nope. Strike out 2-2. Count it 3-2.
Jack Lund will be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And another foul ball. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those. So now to the plate, Jack Lund. No balls and a strike to count. And now a pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that's the second out.
Leading off for Cooperton.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0 delivery. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. A ball and 2 strikes now. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping into the box, Nick Prado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Launched to right field and deep. Going back is the right fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
And in steps Scott Kingery. Swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Oscar Mercado. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
At the plate, Freddie Fermin. Fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Mike Trout. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Two 2-0, here it is.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. Still only 1 out in the inning. Popped him up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Kirilloff.
Stepping up now, Alex Kirilloff. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
2 out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Oh, and he helps him out there. It's 3-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, another foul ball. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Tyson Miller is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. To the plate now, Ian Happ. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. On to the 4th now in game number 1. Pittsburgh is out in front here, 7-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Helpful.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So striding in, Emil Gomez. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
There's one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in now, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first with 1 down. And that misses 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk. Time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Here's Starlin Castro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Settling in now, Everson Pereira reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it a 7-2 game.
The shortstop, Rrpl and
At the plate now, Yasel Antuna, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
leading off for Cooperton, the designated hitter, Steve.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Steve Aparicio. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pittsburgh is out in front, 7-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nick Senzel. Here's the first pitch to him. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And the 2-1. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tyler Callahan. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Miller, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gomez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nick Pratto.
So stepping in, Nick Pratto. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, Scott Kingery, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He loses him on ball 4.
The center fielder, number 10.
Digging in and looking for more, Oscar Mercado. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted into this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
In now, Freddie Fermin. Popped up. Garver is calling for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Roughriders are out in front, 8-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Jack Lund.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here's the pitch. Nope. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. First pitch on its way.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation You leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. Fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Emil Gomez will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they have play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Blake Cederlin takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Emil Gomez will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Nolan Arenado stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-0. Fouled off. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
When you've got a guy to throw, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the DH, Mike Trout.
The designated hitter, Mike.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball one. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1.
Ball, that's inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Lined hard toward right center. Lund moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready to take his hacks again, Alex Kirilloff, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-1. Hit out towards second. Castro's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ian.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Starlin Castro. He's set. Here it comes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. early, and now it's even at 2-2. Three and two now. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Everson Pereira. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Last time through was a base hit. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number two.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Yasel Antuna, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Misses, ball 2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Prado has got it, and the side is retired. Basil Massett enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Basil Massett.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Nick Senzel.
Third baseman, Nick.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Hit to short. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Tyler Callahan.
Now in the box, Tyler Callahan. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Castro has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 2, Nick Prado.
Ready now, Nick Prado. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Here it comes. Massett, only 20 years old. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2023.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Scott Kingery is at the plate now. Strike. The windup and the 0-1. Weekly hit to 3rd. Arenado has to hurry. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Leading off the inning, Steve Aparicio, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he fouls this one off. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Jack Lund, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Kirilloff will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th correct.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Oscar Mercado. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line and left. And no one will get this one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Standing in now, Freddie Vermeer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with. But there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
At the plate now, Mike Trout. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Alex.
Joe Madden comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Madden.
Alex Kirilloff will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball in.
1-0 pitch on the way. Runner at second here with one man out. And there's ball 2 now. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-0 now.
Ball 2.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the stretch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the 2-1 home. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Roughriders on top 10-3. Into the box now, Mitch Garver.
The first baseman, Mitch Garver.
The pitch.
Hey.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in, Emil Gomez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Two balls and a strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 2-1 home. Grounded to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Leading off for Cooperton.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the pitch.
That's Bolton.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now a chance for Kingery at shortstop. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Striding into the box, Nick Senzel. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pereira will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tyler Callahan.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tyler Callahan. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you, but if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And the count will be full. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Nick Prado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
2 out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Three and 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The batter, number 4. Shortstop.
At the plate, Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Inside. Back him up a bit. 2 out with the man at first. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
The 2-2 popped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Striding in, Starlin Castro, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is there, 1 away.
Leading off for Cooperton, the center fielder, Everton Pereira.
Digging in, Everson Pereira, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And 2-0.
Stepping in now, Yasel Antuna. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Roughriders have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
At the end of this contest. Pittsburgh jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Blake Cederlin gets the W on the mound. Tom Chang was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.